It's been his home for a year. The Ecuadorian embassy in London was only ever meant to be a temporary shelter for the WikiLeaks founder, Julian Assange. Walking in on June the 19th last year, he claimed asylum in a sensational bid to avoid extradition to Sweden over alleged sex crimes. Ecuador granted his request, accepting his fears that if sent to Sweden, he might be passed on to the United States and prosecuted, publishing thousands of classified war logs from Iraq and Afghanistan and a cache of diplomatic cables back in 2010. But Britain has refused to grant him safe passage to Ecuador and is poised to arrest him should he set foot outside his West London refuge. A stalemate that has cost Assange his freedom and Britain around £4 million in round-the-clock policing. 6 months in and the Australian computer hacker was still defiant.
It has become my home, my office, and my refuge. Thanks to the principled stance of the Ecuadorian government and the support of its people, I am safe in this embassy to speak to you.
And safe to speak to the world. From his self-imposed confines, Assange has presided over countless WikiLeaks publications and has continued to address supporters around the world by Skype and video link. Another cause célèbre for Assange, that of WikiLeaks whistleblower Bradley Manning, currently on trial in the US.
Now, why they are going for Bradley Manning to erect a precedent that if any person in the US government speaks to a journalist, they are then speaking to the public, that they are then speaking to Al-Qaeda, because Al-Qaeda is a member of the public.
Entering the embassy a year ago was another in a long line of theatrical twists in Assange's fight against extradition to Sweden. Critics say he's hiding from justice and that his fears of being passed from Swedish to US authorities are unfounded. And what of a way out of the impasse? Assange is optimistic, and as long as he's free to work, feels free.
If you ask how I deal with the difficulties of being confined, well, actually my mind is not confined. The position here in the UK is softening. Of course, it will never publicly humiliate the United States by offering me safe passage in a manner that doesn't seem to be forced.
Safe passage to Ecuador, extradition to Sweden, arrest, escape or continued confinement. The drama that has become the life of Julian Assange will no doubt continue to play out over the next 12 months.